Hi, my name's Tina Clark. I'm a Finance Manager at NHS England South West Finance. In this presentation, I'll be providing you with the toolkits on how to successfully manage a project. Effective project management is so important, particularly if your department is under pressure to deliver your targets within a constrained timescale. A project is more likely to be successful, supported and sustainable if it is linked to both local and national objectives. As an NHS body, your department should consider linking your work to the National Efficiency or Quality Improvement Programme, otherwise known as QIPP workstreams. Perhaps consider linking your improvement programme to Right Care, Get It Right First Time initiatives, or Transformational Care Plans, to name but a few. Either way, using tried and tested toolkits to manage your project will help to improve quality, innovation, productivity and prevention. In this presentation, I will provide you with tips on how to make a difference to reducing costs, enhancing productivity, enhancing quality, or increasing safety. I recently attended a nationally accredited Quality Service Improvement Redesign, otherwise known as QSIR. It's a quality assured and action-based learning programme, which supports all NHS staff at any level to have the capability and capacity to support system-wide change and create a culture of continuous improvement. The programme is supported by publications that guide participants in the use of tried and tested improvement tools developed by the ACT Academy teaching faculty at NHS Improvement. The content of this training course has been summarised from the QSIR learning resources and is promoted by the Future Focus Finance and HFMA. By the end of this presentation, you will have the knowledge to initiate progress and work towards completing the quality improvement project through using toolkits available. It should provide you with the know-how to plan and deliver quality and service improvement projects, and ensure service improvement is linked to patient care and/or organisational aims. Some popular areas tackled by improvement projects are patient flow, demand and capacity, reducing variation, pathway redesign, reducing cancellations, did not attends, discharge planning, and reducing length of stay. For CCGs and NHS trusts, successful project management will help make measurable savings outcomes while enhancing patient care and reducing costs under existing initiatives such as QIPP and Right Care. Experience and learning from the Lung Improvement Programme project teams and peer support have identified a number of factors that can help ensure the success of your project and minimise the impact of any problems you may encounter. The 6-stage project management approach provides a framework for managing improvement projects in the NHS. In this presentation, I'll summarise this into 4 distinct steps to guide you on how to carry out a successful project. At the end of this presentation, I'll have links to templates and toolkits which you can use to help you carry out these steps. Step 1 is to define your project. What is the opportunity or problem? Some projects fail because project aims and objectives are not clearly defined or articulated. There may be little or no top-level support and leadership for the project, and there may be a lack of effective engagement with key players and patients. For a successful project, you need to identify a few key individuals. Involvement from the top of your organisation, such as the Chief Executive or Executive team, is necessary to provide strategic support to the project and support the team to access human resources, finance and IT teams when required. It is advisable to give one person the role of project manager, who can own and lead the project, ensuring decisions are made, action taken, and measurable and timely progress is made. Involve relevant stakeholders from all sectors such as sponsors, healthcare assistants, clinicians, and frontline staff. If you are unsure who these individuals are, use stakeholder analysis to help you identify them. They will have different knowledge, opinions, ideas, and concerns. Once individuals or groups have been identified, include them within a communication plan. It is also important to involve the patient and carers. They are the reason this system exists. Our ability to meet their needs is a valid measure of performance. Gather ideas from experience questionnaires, tests and team meetings, and build up evidence on how the service can be improved. This qualitative information can help you establish which opportunity has potential high impact and influence. You need to do the research to really understand the current issue. Map the process, collect and analyse the data. Ask patients and staff what they think of the current system. This process may uncover different issues which require further action and will ensure you are working on the real problem, not just a symptom of the problem. As a starting point, I've provided you with a link at the end of this presentation on how to write a project aim statement and a project charter template, which is fundamental to the establishment of the project. This will ensure your team are working towards the same goals. These templates will help you set the contract for improvement and establishes the mandate, priorities and resource availability so that everyone is aware of their commitments and how they impact on the project's success. The project charter should explain the reasons for the project, the expectations and the limitations. This will help secure the required buy-in for project success. Following this, and depending on the size of the project, you may need a PID, a Project Initiation Document, which is an extension of the project charter. It should include details of the project management team and risk analysis, plus a refinement of the business case for the project and the project plan. Step 2 is measurement and analysis. This is essential if you are to demonstrate that change has occurred or needs to occur. It is necessary that all system changes are measured and recorded so you can demonstrate its effect and learn how to adapt your approach if it didn't work. It is important to establish baseline measures as indicators to see if progress is being made. By setting a baseline, you can determine what targets are achievable within your objectives. If the project is large and complex, you may consider focusing on those which may yield the biggest impact. If measures are unreliable, then people can challenge any actions they oppose and delay implementation until trustworthy data is obtained and information reported. The key things to remember when starting to measure for the purpose of improvement include seeking usefulness and not perfection. Measurement should focus on speeding improvements up and not slowing things down. Measure just enough to get the next step. Keep measures simple and only collect what is relevant. Make measurement part of the daily routine. Use collection systems and reporting mechanisms that already exist. Make sure people understand why they are collecting data to ensure engagement. If you encounter resistance, try to explain why you are doing what you are doing in terms of evidence base, increasing quality and safety, and ultimately the patient experience. Please ensure you check out the Measuring Improvement link at the end of this presentation, as there are a whole host of toolkits available for you to use, such as modelling and simulation, guidance on managing variation, performance management, statistical process controls, scorecards, run charts, and driver diagrams. Step 3 is solution development and improvement. This is the design, plan, and implementation stage. You may want to test the robustness of your proposed changes by opening them up to challenge from relevant stakeholders before it's implemented. Once you implement the early steps, make sure you test them using the PDSA cycle, the Plan, Do, Study, Act cycle, until the whole change is implemented. Record any issues observed in issue logs. If results are positive, continue with the project in the same way. If results are negative, consult the project board or sponsor about corrective action. This is an iterative process that should continue until you have achieved full implementation. Step 4 is sustainability and spread. This is where you would hand over and share the learning so that efficiencies can be replicated across other areas. Being able to implement and sustain effective improvement will lead to increase in quality and enhanced service user experience at lower cost. Day-to-day pressures on time and resources make it difficult to sustain the initial momentum of a service improvement project. I'll be describing some simple techniques to help you reignite interest in a project and maintain commitment to it. First, you start by reviewing what is currently going on. Monitor progress and check that the original aims and objectives are still valid. Responsibility charting can ensure people stay clear on what their roles are. Review key milestones to see if they're still appropriate. Use root cause analysis using 5 whys to understand why momentum has waned. Communicate your success with all those involved by preparing brief progress reports. This post-project review will ascertain what went well, so you can celebrate achievements which will further motivate staff. This is a great way of gaining feedback and to address any fears or stress levels of key individuals so you can manage transition. Listen to others and understand their priorities. Exercise empathy by seeking to understand different perspectives. Acknowledge progress and reward success. Using the sustainability model will help you identify strengths and weaknesses in implementation plans and predict the likelihood of the sustainability of improvement initiatives. This diagnostic tool should help you focus effort on improving the project's sustainability using a scoring system to enhance the likelihood of improvement beyond the life of the project. The sustainability model template is provided at the end of this presentation. Once your project is complete, share the learning, both good and bad practices. Objectively analyse the things that didn't go well without apportioning individual blame to aid future projects. It's difficult to condense so much information in a short presentation, but I hope I've given you enough of a taster to want to learn more. Here are a few links to toolkits, templates and guidance notes to help you effectively project manage your next initiative. I'd like to once more credit the content of this training course, which has been summarised from the QSIR learning resources developed by the ACT Academy, NHS Improvement and promoted by Future Focus Finance and HFMA. Many thanks for listening and good luck with your next project.